Did you know that behind the trillions of dollars of national debt, there might be another set of books? It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it asks a concept that some of the world's top economists have been quietly discussing for years. Let us peel back the layers and look at what could be the biggest financial secret of our time. First, let's get one thing straight. When we talk about national debt, we usually picture a massive, ever-growing number that our country owes to others, like foreign governments or big banks. It's the number you see on the news, the one that politicians argue about. But what if that's only half the story? What if there's a flip side to this coin, a secret ledger of assets that governments rarely, if ever, talk about? This isn't about hidden gold vaults or secret offshore accounts. We're talking about something far bigger and more integrated into our economy. This hidden ledger is essentially the total value of everything a country owns. Think about it. Vast amounts of public land, including national parks and federal territories. All the government buildings, from post offices to military bases. The entire national highway system, ports, and airports. Then there's the incredible value of intellectual property, like patents developed through government-funded research. And let's not forget the government's massive portfolios of stocks, bonds, and other financial instruments held by sovereign wealth funds or pension systems. When you add all this up, the numbers are staggering. Some estimates suggest that for many developed countries, the value of these assets could be 2 to 3 times their GDP. In some cases, these assets could even be larger than the national debt itself. So, why don't we ever hear about this? Why is the conversation always focused on the debt side of the equation? Well, there are a few reasons. Politically, focusing on debt can be a powerful tool. It creates a sense of urgency, allowing governments to push for certain policies, whether it's raising taxes or cutting spending. Talking about a massive pile of assets might make people less willing to accept austerity measures. It is much easier to say we rebroke than to say we have a lot of assets, but they're not easy to sell. And that's the second point. Liquidity. A government can just sell a national park or an aircraft carrier to pay off its bills. These assets are illiquid. They are part of the fundamental infrastructure that keeps the country running. Their value isn't easily converted to cash. So, while they provide a strong foundation for the country's overall financial health, they don't solve short-term cash flow problems. However, understanding this hidden balance sheet is crucial. It changes how we should think about national debt. Instead of seeing it as a sign of impending doom, we can view it more like a mortgage on a very valuable house. A family might have a $500,000 mortgage, which sounds like a lot of debt. But if their house is worth $2 million, they're actually in a very strong financial position. Their net worth is positive. Similarly, a country's net worth, its assets, minus its liabilities, is a much more accurate indicator of its financial health than just its debt alone. A country with high debt, but even higher assets, is fundamentally strong. It has the collateral to back up its borrowing and the resources to generate future income. So, the next time you hear scary headlines about the national debt skyrocketing, remember the other side of the ledger. The real story isn't just about what we owe. It's also about what we own. This hidden wealth is the silent foundation of our economy, providing stability and resilience that debt figures alone simply can't capture. It's time we started having a more complete and honest conversation about our nation's finances. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that goes beyond the headlines. See you next time.